What's up guys, it's Jack from Diamond Wake here, and today I'm going to be unboxing my new boots for the cable, the Hyperlite Webb and the Sytem Lowbacks. So, let's get right into it. So, you might be wondering, you just made an unboxing of a board, and you already have boots on that board. Yes, I do not have that board with me at the moment. I have my cable board, which is the board that these boots will be going on. I got the Sytem Lowback bindings and the Webb boots along with them because I really wanted a flexible boot, and I also have been really into the systems from Hyperlite on the cable because it's just a boot all in one, and it has something that you can walk back in, and especially when it's a rough ride. And at West Rock, the cable park that we really go to a lot, it's really not that easy of a walk back. It's very rocky and slippery, and so I think that these boots are really going to help me there. So in this giant box, we have two smaller boxes with what's in them. So starting out, we have this one box which has the Hyperlite logo and it says Sytem footwear, and put that there. And then here we have a Hyperlite box that also says Sytem footwear because it's the Sytem bindings and they go together. And also we have our screws and our adjustable teeth washer things in there, and also we have a shipping thingy that says shipping stuff from places. Okay, so big box over there. And also, if you may not have noticed, here's my dog Rizzo. He's sitting on the couch over there and he's just chilling. He's making his first YouTube debut today, so say hi. Good job. So, we'll put that there, and I don't know which one is in what, so we're just gonna start with this box first. And it's kind of crazy because it goes like, whoa, box in a box. This is a lot of actual box. I'm very surprised how much box they gave me. So it's looking like these are the Lowbacks are in here. So it comes with this wrapping right here, and then you take out the wrapping, and here it is. So these are the Lowback bindings. I got them in the mint color because the Webb come in a white color, and I think that they're really gonna go together. And how these work is they have, basically it's like ratcheting straps, and so you put it in there and then you're gonna go and it's gonna tighten down, and then you're gonna do that on both feet, and then you're gonna be locked in, and you can easily get out by doing something else that I'm going to figure out later when I figure out how these work. So this is the one. And then the second one is the exact same, but just for the other foot. And these actually look way bigger than I thought they would. In all JB O'Neill's videos, I didn't really understand how massive they were, but they're pretty big. But it makes sense because they're size 10 to 13, so they should be able to fit pretty big feet. But just something that I never really thought about. So we'll put these up here, the important stuff, the knife and the screws. And also in this box, we got warranties. Save the warranties. It's an important message to all of you out there. And it looks very important. Very important. Put that in the important pile. Get this box. Oh, there's another thing in the box. Okay. So, it tells you how they work. So, first of all, it has the screw, and then the mounting washer, and then the mounting plate. So that's how it's gonna work. You're gonna put the washer on the plate and then the screw in, and that's how you're going to tighten down the bindings. And then this side explains all of it, and I'm gonna have to read this to understand how they work. So we'll read that later, but let's just get everything out of the box for now. This box, goodbye. This thing, goodbye. Get out. On to another one. So, this one, I'm assuming, is the boots. And this is how it works. It's probably gonna be the same. Box in a box. Wow! That was actually really aggressive. I didn't think it would do that. So, inside here, we have this little paper. We have a little paper here. You reveal the paper, and it's the boots. So, we're gonna do a magic trick with the paper. If you yank it out fast, it doesn't do anything. Science. It actually did do something, but never mind. So, these are the boots. They have this kind of design. This is what they look like. They look like this and they look pretty good. Right here, you can see it as the traditional lace style system. So it's the same laces as like a shoe or something. So it's not really that complicated, unlike these, which I'll have to learn. But it makes up for it. This is complicated and this is really easy. This is the right boot. The laces work like this. They work like a shoe. And then inside, you have, I believe it's the Hyperliner or something like that. It's like a moldable cushion thingy, so you can form it to your foot and it just gets it the exact size for you. I think that's how it works. You heat it up or something. So I'll definitely experience that. I'll mess around with it and see what I like about it. The bottom looks like this. It's kind of like a star with not enough arms. I think that's kind of weird. It does look like a normal shoe, so maybe I can like wear this around and act like it's a shoe and maybe people will understand, but I think it looks it looks a little bit too weird to be a shoe, and it's got a lot of Hyperlite logos. And also, if you didn't know, or if I didn't mention, there's this thingy. It's an extra lace on the back in case one of your laces breaks. So that's pretty cool. And also, it says Hyperliner heat moldable liner, creating the perfect fit for any foot, and there's a grill icon on it. So it is a Hyperliner, I got that correct, and you can heat mold it to your foot size. So that's pretty cool. And then we got the left boot. It's the same thing, but it just doesn't have the extra laces or the foldable, moldable Hyperlite liner thingy that says it can do it. But it's the same thing for your left foot. And also, warranties. Save the warranties, okay. So, we got boxes out of the way. We're gonna cut some cinematics and then we'll see how these work. Okay, so right now I just put on one boot right now, and I'm looking at the instructions for how to put them on to the Lowback bindings, because obviously I know how to tie a shoe. If I didn't, I don't know how I would have made it this far in life. But my first impression from wearing this one, it is very flexible, and that's exactly what I was hoping for out of these, so I'm already very satisfied. I am pulling them, I notice if I wear them for real, I'm gonna have to pull down here because it's not very tight right now, but I'm not really gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna put them on right now just to see how they feel. If you don't know how to tie a shoe, don't ask me. Look up on YouTube because it's not my job. So these laces are pretty long, so I think I'm gonna go around the back with them, kind of like how you would tie ice skates. But it is a very long lace, so I guess that is something positive about it. It's very long, so you can use it on anything, but you would probably only keep them on this. Never mind that I said you can use them on anything, but very long lace, you can get them very tight, and you have a lot of options on how you want to tighten them. So, we got both boots on. They look pretty cool. I feel very tall now. They are pretty thick on the bottom. You got like a solid inch of padding in them, which is actually very good for landings. So, now I'm going to figure out how to put them on the Lowback binding. So something that I've noticed while I'm putting on the bindings, and I think is really great about these bindings, is that they have this little thingy on the top for adjusting the teeth and the angle that you want. And on my Liquid Force hitch bindings, it's actually underneath, and so you kind of have to just put it in place and then tighten it down. But here you can tighten it up halfway and then you can move it around and you can choose your angle exactly. And I think that's very cool, and it's definitely better than the Liquid Force bindings that I have. And it's definitely something that's positive about this binding. And it's definitely way easier to put on too, because you can put it on and then adjust the angle instead of trying to get the angle correct and then tightening all the way. You can halfway tighten and adjust the angle at the same time. So good job, Hyperlite. And I forgot to mention, there's actually a lot of teeth on here. There's way more than I have on my hitch bindings. And that's a positive and a negative in a way, because you have so much adjustability on your bindings. You can choose so specific of an angle, but then it's very hard to replicate more than once. You might not be at the same angle all the time, but that's a positive and a negative in itself. It's just whatever preference you have. So now we got the Lowbacks on the board and we have them adjusted and everything. So now I'll just strap into them like I were going to the cable park, and we'll just see how they work. Just strap in one side, click, 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 then get the other side. Strap, strap, strap. Strap, strap, strap. Click, click, and bam, I'd be ready to ride right now. And that's definitely the advantage of these system bindings. It's super quick and super easy to get in and out of, except for the boots obviously, but you're only going to be doing that once, so that's not really an issue. But definitely very flexible, which is what I wanted. But I am noticing as I'm wearing these very long, it is rubbing up here right by the top of my shins and my ankles. So you might want to wear socks with these just to prevent that, and I probably will when I do. But just something, if you're going barefoot in these, you might want to wear socks, or else you might get a rash up top from the rubbing. But yeah, that is the System Lowbacks and the Webb boots from Hyperlite. And I'm going to be riding these on the cable, probably not the boat, because I already have the hitch for my Hyperlite baseline on the boat. But I'll probably be riding these System Lowbacks and the Webb bindings on my Liquid Force FLX when I'm riding at the cable, and then my boat setup's going to be the same with the hitch and the baseline. So yeah, comment down below, leave a like, and subscribe for more videos in the future, and stay tuned because we've got a lot coming before the summer ends, and peace.